Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Today's Friday, Video Friday, and it's the day after Thanksgiving. You're probably like me and you had a very small Thanksgiving this year, but I'm so thankful for so many things this year. I have my family, my friends, you guys. I have all my stamping business. I have my health, and we just have to persevere and get through this next few months, I guess. I am very thankful for some virtual events that I've been holding, and hopefully you were able to attend my mystery stamping class. If you're interested in those, just comment. We can continue doing them. Today we're going to be making a card using some Christmas products, and also we're going to make I call it a Starburst card. It's all with paper, so it's a little time consuming, so let's get started. So the paper that I'm going to be using today is called 'Tis the Season. It's a 6x6 paper pack. And it's very cheerful paper. It's got some, real red, and it's got all the pretty shaded spruce and cherry cobbler, all the beautiful Christmas colors in it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some paper strips. So what I've got here is some 1-inch strips. And if you want to play along with me, you just need to cut, they don't have to be exactly 1 inch. They can be 1 1/4, 1 1/2, whatever you want. I wouldn't make them too much more narrow because you'll really be piecing a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pieces and I'm going to cut from corner to corner with my paper trimmer. So we're going to go from this corner to this corner. So we're going to turn these into triangles, just like that. And you can cut them both ways, so it doesn't matter which way you go, from which corner to which corner. You can do some both ways. Isn't this adorable, the little candy canes? I just love this paper. And this one, so cute. I love our double-sided paper. So this is a 6x6 paper pack. Makes it super easy with this technique. Okay, so what I did was I cut about 10 of these little squares, rectangles, and I cut them. They're all different lengths. So you want some longer ones, some shorter ones, and we're going to make a starburst with them. So I'm going to put my paper trimmer aside. And now we're going to lay them out on a piece of Whisper White cardstock. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay these out, and then we're going to glue them down. So you can start in the center of your card. You can start up a little higher. I'm going to start up a little higher, I think, kind of like this. And then I'm going to work my way around. So kind of like this. So what you kind of want to do is you kind of just want to start with a skinny gap in the center, and you can leave a little circle in the center. You're going to cover that up with a greeting, and then as you go out, you're going to have a little wider gap. Does that make sense? Okay, so something like that. Oh, I got ink on my fingernail. Okay. Oop. Nope, it was glue. It's gone. Okay, and I love this plaid. So love this plaid. So I am going to leave a little circle in the center. So I'm going to pull these back a little bit. Okay, so let's see. Let's do one of these. That. I'll do one of these. That. Another plaid. So I'm just mixing them up. I'm not doing like, any real true total rhyme or reason. I'm not doing like red, any of that, but so I'll just line these up. I just want to make sure that at the end that it's actually on the cardstock. Okay, does that make sense? And you can move these around a little bit when you start to glue them down. Okay, so I'm just placing them on here for now. this one. So I didn't go with too many different designs. Let's do this one again. Okay, well, that works pretty good, I think. Okay, so I don't really need this one. So if you have 10 rectangles, I keep saying triangles, 10 rectangles, that'll make 20 triangles. I think you'll be good. Okay, so now we're just going to start gluing these down. Start with this one. Oh, I should have put that on my, I wanted to use my silicone pad because nothing sticks to it. So let me see if I can lift this up and put it on my silicone pad. There we go. You can see the glue won't stick to it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's glue some of these down. So I'm going to make the, like I said, the gap in the center is a little narrow and it kind of gets a little wider as it goes out. I'm using the white. I love this multi-purpose glue. Really easy for this. So much easier than using the adhesive for this technique. Oops. Did I put any glue on there? I don't think I put enough. There we go. Okay. So, here we go. I think this one was next. Okay. And these, the designer series paper is perfect for this because everything coordinates. But if you just wanted to use cardstock, you could do that. If you don't have any designer series paper, you could just use cardstock. And you could even stamp on it ahead of time, make your own design. So, are you all eating leftovers today? We are eating leftovers today. My favorite part of Thanksgiving is the leftovers, especially the pumpkin pie. That's my, why don't I make pumpkin pie all year? I don't know about you guys. That's one of my favorite desserts ever is pumpkin pie. And I act like I can only have it at Thanksgiving. I never make a pumpkin pie during the year, which is silly. Did you find that there was a pumpkin shortage this year? I thought that was kind of strange. Early on, ooh, that's going to be pretty, I think it'll work. Early on when I was looking for pumpkin, our grocery store was out of pumpkin. I sort of got panicky because that is one of my, I have to have that on Thanksgiving, right? Is pumpkin pie. And when I could not find pumpkin, like I said, I did get sort of panicky. I'm going to push this one in a little bit more because it needs to be thicker. Ooh, that gap's pretty far, but I think that'll be okay. I wish it wasn't that gappy, but I probably could have made some of these gaps bigger. It'll be fine when you get it done. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to let that sit for just a second. Okay, so what did I use? Like 17 triangles. Okay, so see how this is the best. And then when that dries, it just rolls off. This is a silicone craft sheet. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my scissors. I'm actually going to cut this away on the back. If you get glue on your scissors, you will have to clean them. I just use Glue Gun. I don't know what you guys use on your scissors, but sometimes I have to clean my scissors. I have one pair that I kind of keep for just for ribbon, but the rest, sometimes they just get glue on them. I use them for clubs and things like that, so I'm not really super particular. Some people are like, oh, don't cut paper with those or whatever, and I don't know. You know, you can have them sharpened. In fact, there's a place here in St. Louis that will sharpen them. Okay, so how stinking cute is that? Doesn't it look so much better now that it's cut? Okay, so now we have the cute part of our card. I'm going to put that aside, let it dry a little bit. I'm going to take some red cardstock, and this is 4 1/4 by 11. And I am going to fold this in half. So I'm going to make this a top fold card. So it is going to open from the top. Make sure you... Okay. So I'm going to adhere this, my card top to the base, maybe. Oh, come on, adhesive. There we go. There we go. I got a little on my fingers. This is not working for me today. What is wrong with it? Okay. We won't use that. We'll use this. Aha. Adhere this to our red card base. Okay, now we need something for the center because obviously we need a greeting. So what I'm going to use is the Peace and Joy set. Okay, and I'm going to use Joy. We've had a good time with this stamp set, haven't we, Club Girls? I'm not going to elaborate on that, but if you're in one of my clubs, you probably know what I'm talking about. And this is the Joy stamp. I'm going to stamp this in real red. Piece of scrap. And magic of a cut and emboss is cutting that out. Then I also, because this has 3 matching pieces that layer, I did cut out the Joy from the dies also. Put a little adhesive glue on that. And glue that down. Doesn't that give it a cute layer? Okay. And then I'm going to put a few dimensionals on the back. And I am going to adhere this to my card. And then I'm going to put a piece of white cardstock inside because when it's a dark color inside, it's kind of hard to write on. So this is actually, oh, it's got a little rough edge. I'm not crazy about that. Just a little rough edge there for some reason. I'm gonna put that on the inside. So this is 5 by 3 3/4. Nice wide border on the inside. And there's our card today. I call it a Starburst card. I don't know for sure if that's the real name of it, but I love it, and I love it with the designer series paper. It's called 'Tis the Season, and it's in the mini catalog. Thanks for watching. Bye.